internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our script. Let's get right into today's video. We're going to go over why the price of XRP hasn't mooned yet. In today's episode, you're going to understand exactly why. Because you can't compare XRP to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, any of these coins. Because XRP is backed by high-level organizations and financial institutions that are highly regulated. So once we start scaling into the billions and into the trillions, there is no turning back, and the price of XRP is going to moonshot. We are going to go over some hardcore evidence today with very reputable individuals, and it is going to make you go, wow. You know what? I'm going to be patient with this thing because this thing is truly going to be the backbone of the new financial infrastructure. Welcome back to another episode. Bitcoin peaked at 70,000. We called it in yesterday's episode. Congratulations to every single one of you guys that took any sort of trades. Dumping. So we will see how the next 24 hours to 48 hours plays out. By my opinion, it is looking very, very bullish. And we should be able to, this 4-hour chart right here, in my opinion, is very bullish. I have my take profit target at 70,000. And this 4-hour candle, in my opinion, I think we are going to see a really fat 4 candle just come right up here. It could get rejected again at 69.4. So if you guys are going to go for a long trade, maybe take some profits earlier than 70,000. It did exactly what we said it would do. It had a 4-hour candle that just boom all the way to 70,000, and we did take profit like I said we would, and it just flushed out all the individuals that went long at 70,000 thinking it's going to start mooning at it is a pretty significant crash to 66. Okay, that's from 70 to 66. That's a big crash, but these crashes are only going to get larger. And just a side note, whenever I make such statements on my channel, all my OG individuals know, I usually don't do it unless I'm 100% confident in what I'm saying. That's why I made that video yesterday. And now let's get into some hard-hitting facts that you just cannot disagree with. Zoe Cruz. This is very interesting. We're going to get into her resume. We're going to get into what she's doing now. And we're going to get into what she said when she joined Ripple. She used to be at Ripple back in 2017, almost 2 years. Previously, she was the co-president at Morgan Stanley for 26 years. So listen very carefully to when she speaks because she knows what's coming down the pipelines. And she even knows to a T because she created her own company, Mene Financial Group. And guess what? It's to bridge to digital assets. Wow, that is amazing. And she even has, guess who? Stefan Thomas as an advisor. He's the individual that created the Interledger protocol. That's going to be neck and neck with Ripple. They're going to be collaborating. It's the bread and butter pretty much. And what are the odds, right? But listen to what she says here about Bitcoin.
I'm only going to invest in Bitcoin because it's the current winner, or the digital gold as they call it, is equivalent to say that in the early 2000s, you're only going to invest in one internet stock. And I don't need to tell you whether it's social media, Facebook didn't exist by and large. Netscape was the browser of choice with 75% market share. Google is the leader now, and Netscape doesn't exist. So to me, it's the equivalent thing. I don't know. There will be winners and losers, but I wouldn't want to have Bitcoin end up being the Netscape of your investment opportunity. But I wouldn't want to have Bitcoin end up being the Netscape of your investment opportunity.
But I wouldn't want Bitcoin to end up being the Netscape of your investment opportunity. Wow, that speaks volumes. But now let's continue on to what the UK government had said about the XRP ledger. Distributed ledger technology beyond blockchain. This is by the UK government. And they went on to say a distributed ledger requires greater trust in the validators or operators of the ledger. For example, the global financial transaction system, Ripple, is what they're calling it, a global financial transaction system. And shout out to Smoke for this one. I came across this. SLK. It is a private software company for profit. And listen to what they said about Ripple. And this is a big company. I mean, look how many job postings that this company has. I mean, 297 pages. And they have hundreds, if not thousands, of job postings on their website. This is a big company. And listen to what they said about different blockchains. They're calling Ripple, they used in terms of scalability, public permission, Ripple as the global financial transaction system. When you're creating a global financial system, and I've been saying this, XRP, Ripple is going to be the backbone of the brand spanking financial infrastructure. And they told us verbally to our faces that they're implementing a new one. There's no going back. And listen to what she says here, Zoe Cruz, in regards to XRP.
That's why multi-trillion-dollar space, by the way, $200 adds to a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you're talking about 1.7 billion unbanked. 1.7 billion people don't even have a bank account, no matter how small the account is. And another 2 billion people underbanked.
Right.
So they chose a space that said, not only do you have people outside of the financial system, and XRP being used as the bridge currency, because it was designed for that, is a multi-trillion-dollar problem that if I solve it, I make a lot of money, I being Ripple, but also I make a difference. And frankly, the reason I am so excited to work with that company is they can change the world. So that's their mission. They're not going to, it's very expensive, by the way, to have railroad tracks that reinvent the way cross-border payments are being done. So they're lucky to have a balance sheet for such a worthy goal. But I would say they are very smart in the way they're going about these options. But their main mission, where the money is being spent, is really laying down those railroad tracks that are very important. And no one, I mean, frankly, as I said, they can't pretend they occupy Bitcoin. They are store of value, just like Bitcoin is, obviously. But they're the clear winner currently in that cross-border, the clear winner. They're the clear winner currently in that cross-border, the clear winner.
Wow. Wait until tomorrow's episode where you might want to visit a hospital after because you might have a heart attack. So I would be near a hospital or be near your phone, be near your loved ones, because tomorrow's episode is, there is no more evidence that we could provide after this. Okay. But she pretty much says, change the world. Reinventing this is going to change the world. I mean, do you see how they look at Ripple and XRP?
Difference. And frankly, the reason I am so excited to work with that company is they can change the world.
That's why another reason Rosie Rios joined Ripple and she's still here. And we have the co-president of Morgan Stanley coming out and saying, she's been there for 26 years. This gets reinvented, you're changing the world. And I've said this many, many times. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Don't get distracted over the price of XRP. Don't get distracted by other coins pumping. Just know what you hold. The time is coming. There's a reason why the price of XRP has been moving sideways for the past 10 years. And I've told you guys this before. It is very good that XRP's price action is doing what it has done for the past 10 years. It is very, very, very good from an institutional perspective. With that being said, we'll be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.